I'm Hovey Smith, and in the next few minutes, I'd like to take you through my new book, Backyard Deer Hunting. This book is designed to take a new hunter, or a novice hunter, through all the steps necessary to kill deer and use it for food. Here is a typical backyard deer, a nice doe. And there's no reason in areas where it is legal to take such deer and eat them. This is a roadkill, a sure sign that there's a huntable deer population. In this case, the deer is in the person's front yard. First, locate some deer sign, like this scraped tree. This will tell you that there are deer in the area and they are active. Then choose you some hunting tools. This is a typical, inexpensive, single-shot rifle in .45-70. Here are some typical cartridges you can use. The 30-30 Winchester, .44 Remington mag, and again, the old .45-70 Government. Crossbows work too, particularly for younger shooters. Here, young Noah is shooting his crossbow, and he can shoot this very well. Here's a lady shooter, and she happens to be using a muzzleloading rifle. The idea is to hunt multiple seasons. That way you increase your chances. Here is an inexpensive deer hunting outfit. This deer was killed within 200 yards of my back door. This one was taken within the city limits of the small town where I live, on some property that was always too wet to cultivate and is wetlands. The first thing is to make sure that deer is really, in fact, dead before you start sticking it with a knife. Here is good friend Paul Presley, and he has taken his first deer with a muzzleloader. He shot many deer before, but never with a muzzleloader. Here's Paul again, and in this case he's using a crossbow, and he's using a sled to drag the deer out of the swamp behind him. Here the skinning process starts. This is not a terribly bad job, and anyone can do it. These are the intestines and stomach coming out of the deer. You'll notice this is not a bloody, smelly mess that most people think it is. Here, Paul is removing the back straps of a deer. These are delicious pieces of meat and do very well. Now, you can pay to have your deer done. Processors like this one in Kodak Island will do it very nicely, and they'll charge you anywhere from $3 to $6 a pound. You can do your own for just pennies a pound. In this case, I'm making deer sausage, and I'm grinding the deer. This is a processed deer. It's a small deer. This particular deer was a roadkill, and so we have dog bones and dog meat and meat for me, too. Deer stew, one of the best and traditional products of deer. This I can feed to anyone, anywhere, and they like it. Deer potato stuff. Very simple, cooked in a skillet, tastes delicious. So these are easy meals. This is a deer chili that's done with some beets, unusual, and here it's served over mashed potatoes. Deer sweet potato stuff can be used as a dessert, and I commonly serve this on Christmas morning for breakfast. A meatloaf done with deer and puffball mushrooms. This is also delicious. So we proceed. Curry. Curries can use deer meat. This is an adaptation of an Indian curry that is hot by my standards, but my Indian friends tell me it's mild. Now we do other things too in the book. We talk about squirrels and squirrel stew, because you'll have the opportunity to take small game. This is wild hog meat, in particular from a whole roast hog's head, but you don't have to go that exotic. Here is a wild turkey done up on a Christmas platter for Christmas dinner. So, other things besides deer out there, and you can eat them. So here's my book. And it's a good, thorough treatment of the subject, and it will teach you what you need to know to kill, clean, and use deer. I have other books too. This is Practical Bow Fishing. Tell you what you need to know about shooting fish with bow and arrow and eating them. And the only book on crossbow hunting that specifically deals and exclusively deals with hunting with a crossbow. So there you have it. Backyard deer hunting, converting deer to pennies per pound, crossbow hunting, and practical bow fishing. And these can be ordered from me. And you can go to my website, hoviesmith.com, or these others, and you can find out more about them. Thank you.